Welcome into Farming Simulator 25 with me, the Midlife Simster. Thanks for joining me here at Riverview Farm, episode number 5. Into October we have gone, £39,000 in the bank. We are on the way to the harbour to drop off all of this varying load of wood in terms of planks long, standard planks and wood beams. We could get slightly better prices if we took some of it to the harbour and some of it, I think, was maybe the piano maker or somewhere else. But 2 of the 3 go to the harbour. It's not a massive amount of difference, so we'll just make our lives a little bit easier and just take it all to the harbour and be done with it. As long as it pays us for all of it, I am a happy chappy. Real terms. We are, what are we now? Tuesday the 4th of March. Happy Pancake Day to those of you in the UK that would celebrate such a thing. Wonderful pancakes. Can't get enough of a pancake. So, today's plan, we'll drop this off because then we can get some... Whoops, okay, you want me to start the engine. There we go. Right, I'm going to do these a couple at a time, one at a time, just to make sure that we get paid and nothing bad happens. Why is that not going in there? Oh. Can we... Am I in the wrong spot? What? Is that not the harbour? Warehouse? Preserve food factory? Tag place? So why aren't you selling? Ah! How bizarre! Oh, that was very strange. I had an absolute moment then. 5,000, 5,000. And you. Good. Drop you in here. 2 for you. Come on, my friend. Come along. Why is it? God, it's a weird trigger, isn't it? 2003. 2003. So let's do it this way. 4006. Nice. Oops, my bad. Oh, I dropped one off the edge. Come on. Round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Yep, good. And then... How much was each one of these? 3 for these. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful fuel. 84,000 smackaroonies in the bank. Cracking stuff. We're sort of bordering into the realms of a production, really, aren't we? It's just... The unfortunate thing is we haven't really got much to put in a production at the moment. It's kind of like we need the land to get the crop to make it worthwhile for the production. Yeah, tricky. Maybe... I mean, we're going to harvest now today the soybean field. We then need to work that field quickly. Is it today we harvest that? Let me check. Where is she? Where is she? There. Are you ready to go? Oh, you're not ready to go. Ah, that's annoying. Ah, that is a shame, because we could have snuck a wheat crop in today. And that means then the only thing left for us to put in tomorrow, or November, is grass. Which isn't the end of the world. I suppose we could put grass in, let it try and grow over the winter months a little. And then maybe harvest one cut out of it in April and then put in... Well, no. Yeah, you could put oats in. Yeah, that might not be a terrible idea, I suppose. Because that would still give us some flour then as well. At least then we're getting a cut of grass. Tricky. I mean, we could go sorghum maybe for the chicken feed. Ah, it's annoying we can't harvest you today. Ach a V. Right, okay. The only other thing to do today then, because I don't think other than... We'll check our grass fields now and see if they're any good. But if we haven't got any work to do, then maybe today should be contract day. And try and make a load of money off contracts, which then may give us another field. I think that's probably our best bet. So let's get good old Landini back to the farm, at least, and parked up and out the way. The sawmill now has completely run out of standard wood, but we still have the best part, like 50,000 litres, I think it is, of wood chips to put in there, so no issues there. Right, let's leave the Landini by here. Let's have a look at our lives here. So animal wise, cow barn with the water buffalo and then the 2 milkers. Silage, still 4,000 litres of that in there, 12,000 litres of grass. You're only 2 months old, so no issues there. Okay, yeah, you're good. You guys have got 5,000 litres. I tell you what, these guys are going to smash through that. I greatly underestimated how much food chickens eat. I mean, they've given us a lot of eggs, but I don't know if have we even got, what we got left? We got 11,000 litres of oats. 9,000 litres of wheat. They will get through that in a hurry. What we could do, see, is I suppose just smash through the wheat, and maybe, I don't know why I'm holding on to those oats. What was my thoughts on that then? Rather than just take them up to the production and get some flour out of it. So, oh wow. Nice. Oh, this thing's still chugging away and it's still got 7,000 litres of oats in it, so we don't need to bring any more oats up here, that's for sure. So when's the best price for flour? Let's just double check. I know eggs are normally sort of November time, there or thereabouts. We'll have a look. Yeah, 2005 in November. I mean, we could sell some eggs now, I guess. Let's have a look. Where are we? Flour. Couple months, £1,500 in January. Okay, that's interesting. In terms of bales, I mean, we got some spare bales over here, so we could sell some of this. Why is it showing grass bales rather than silage bales? How long are they taking to ferment? What does it say? 6. So we got 11 bales at 6,000 litres a bale. I just move this slightly. Let's have a look here at the percentage for the silage on these very quickly. Grass bale. Yeah, go on. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want that one, did I? Of course I didn't. Idiot. Right, you're good. Right, let's try again. Square bale. Grass. Square bale, grass. Right, okay. %. Right. Fine. So it's actually a little less than it. It's just 2, 4, 6, 8 bales of silage. We've got this grass over here doing nothing at the moment, but it's only just under 10,000 litres, so not really worth doing much with. And then let's have a look at our... Ah, excellent. So grass field here, ready to harvest. So that's the first job of the day. Maybe we chuck all that into the silage pit once it's done. We certainly don't need much else. I think the sheep are probably still very good. 57,000 litres, so they've got more than enough food there, with their 62,000 litres of meadow grass as well. So they ain't going to need anything for a while. They're producing a little bit of our wool and goat's milk. So, okay. We need to do some mowing then. Where are the mowers? Did I leave them up the top? I did, didn't I? Come on then, Valtra. We'll take you up, I think, today. To do the mowing. Let's get up there. So, yeah, I think... I go back and forth with this all the time, but I'm pretty confident now. I think we're going to leave Oakbridge to itself. I may come back to it when it's fixed, but I think I might just play it offline, and it'd just be one for me. That said, I am smashing my way through the challenge series at Poligny or Palanier, or however I'm meant to pronounce that. Which is really difficult. It is really difficult. I'm struggling with it. And I do wish there's... I play it and I'm like, oh, I wish I had like a 300 horsepower tractor here, rather than my little 117 horsepower John Deere. But that's the point of the challenge, isn't it? That's the, you know, what makes it tricky. So, but yeah, playing that a lot offline, which is really good. Enjoying that, really enjoying the roleplay series. I've finally started watching Scroft stuff. I don't know how I've been so late to the party on that. His Farmhand series is amazing, and that just makes me want to do something similar. And it's not in the sense of, you know, because I want to copy Scroft and, you know, try and piggyback his success. It's not that at all. It's a compliment to the guy, because the viewing pleasure you get from it's just amazing. It's just so good to watch, and I love the way it's filmed. I love the way it's all first person. I love that there's more interaction with other characters and things, whereas in my own role play, like the characters, I kind of interact in a different way. So it makes me think, his ways, I much prefer his way of doing it. Actually, we should have gone nose in first then, should we? Never mind. Let's try again. I'm sure the Valtra can handle this. We best check, I suppose, to be safe, hadn't we? Right, where are we? So the KCE's front end needs 60, rear at 80, 140, and we are in the Valtra, which is miles over that. Should be 190. Fine. Yeah, absolutely fine. Let's hook you up. And yeah, we can just mow this, row it, collect it. Try and keep it quite simple. There's our milk and wool by there, so we'll leave that well alone for now. Right. Swing this out. And then unfold that. Beautiful. So, out of interest, whilst this is doing that, what massive contracts could we be looking at elsewhere? We got a 16 grand cultivating contract there, which wouldn't be too bad. Big old fertilizing contract there, And we've got quite a bit of fertilizer that we could use for that. Harvesting, we don't want to go anywhere near it because that'll take miles too long. Let's have a look here. I tell you what I do need to do is turn off my Ring doorbell for a bit, as my neighbour is out cutting his front garden and triggering my doorbell relentlessly. That cultivating contract's quite tempting. We could put a worker on the grass field and we could go and do that. It's a massive field, but that would certainly help the bank balance. It's just, you know, do we really need to do that? What are we looking to do with it? What's ready to harvest around here? Are we doing that? So we got these two, yeah, carrots and parsnips, doing those. Yeah, all the wrong crops at the moment. So unless we were going to get another grass field, I suppose. I mean, look how expensive that is, 260 grand. Ay, ay, ay. 170, no. Not worth it. Not worth it for now. Right, so let's drop you down, turn you on. Drop you down, turn you on. Why does it want me to do it to mow that way? Make up your mind. There we go. Why is it registering like that? It wants me to do the other line, doesn't it? Like that. Messed that up, didn't I? Messed that up royally. We could actually, there's no point starting with the middles. We may as well start with the headlands because it's a grass cut anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Can you tell I'm a little bit tired today? Not really with it, not thinking straight. So yeah, so what was I saying? Oakbridge Farm, I think we're done with it. I think we're going to focus on, in terms of Let's Play, we'll focus on this series. I like the idea, I can't remember, was it Mike maybe again, that said maybe the challenge on this one is, like, you know, make a cake. So if we can get to the point where we've got our bakery up and running and we can tick that off, that might be a nice little way of kind of keeping it a short series. I think, like, going forward, what I've learned from this experience, especially with Oakbridge, is it's difficult as content creator because you want to strike while the iron's hot, don't you? Like, when a new map comes out and stuff, people, that's when they're going to want to watch that content. But at the same time, when that new map comes out, there's always teething issues with new maps, and then you run the risk of having to start a map that then needs a new save. So there is a real balance there to try and work out for yourself. And then on top of that, you've got to enjoy the map yourself. You've got to, like, what's key is it so obviously comes across in when you're recording, even if you don't mean it to. Like, the way the comments are on Oakbridge, people, it's almost like I read it and I feel quite bad because I think that, like, people think that I just hate playing the game, and it's not making me happy, and it's ironically it does make me happy, but I just am frustrated and sad that it's got the issues that it has. But it must come across so much in the way when I'm playing it, just because of the kind of comments you guys are leaving behind. So it's interesting. So yeah, so I think we'll focus on this and focus on the Riverbend Roleplay series. I might try a sort of Scroft-esque episode next. I might try a bit more of a first person, interacting more with other characters and things. I don't know, and just see how it goes and see what you guys prefer. the argument of originality, how do you be more original? Your content and the storylines you come up with, and that's what makes you original. If I was going to do a small farm series on Oakbridge, with a character called George, then yeah, I'd be just absolutely ripping him off. The fact that, you know, I've been doing this now 18 episodes on Riverbend. It's my own thing, my own characters, and I genuinely didn't know who Scroft was when I started doing all that. I feel quite comfortable that I'm not sort of encroaching into that world, if you like. But you know, you wanna make it your own as well, don't you? You don't want people to just kind of go, oh well, he's just copying Scroft and he's trying to, you know, copy his success, as it were. So yeah, there is a balance for sure. And then I've spoken about it in I spoke about it on the Riverbend series. I can't remember if I mentioned it on the last Let's Play, but sort of edging now towards the idea of memberships, or how ways that people can support the channel. Because there is, you know, I'm open and honest about these things, and, you know, like, make no bones about it. I'm in a position now where, you know, I want to provide the best content I can. I really want to provide something that is, you know, is going to last a long time and people are going to enjoy, and come back and watch. What that means is I'm investing more time in editing and making the content. I'm investing more money in programs to do the editing and, you know, music and things like that, and then effects, the graphical stuff. Do you know what I mean? So there's a financial element kind of kicking into this now, and as much as then you say, well, you look at your money that you can make from being a content creator on YouTube. At the moment, with the audience that I have and the reach that I got, probably make less than £90 a month from the videos, and I'm doing 3 videos a week at the moment. So my hourly wage is quite poor. it's quite low, and, you know, I'm choosing to do this over working overtime shifts, which would give me £300, and I could get that from, you know, a sort of 12-hour shift or whatever. So yeah, I do have to start thinking about this seriously and thinking, you know, right, how am I gonna make sure that it's a horrible situation to be in. It really is, because you guys who watch this and stick with it and come back, the last thing I want to do is charge people if that makes sense. So it's really important that it's like value for money for you guys, and I'm giving you guys something different that you wouldn't necessarily have if you do support the channel in that way. And, you know, so I'm intrigued to see, like, you know, what people want from, like, if they were to look at memberships, what would they most enjoy, as well. Not in terms of, like, I'm not massively into the idea of doing clothing ranges and stuff. I'm not sure that people would want to buy that. Maybe they would, I don't know. Maybe they, you know, if I could design a cool hoodie or whatever. But I'm quite tempted to do a range of, like, laptop stickers. I'm a bit of a geek for a sticker, and I do like a laptop sticker. So I'm quite tempted by that. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd be so kind, if, you know, if that's something that you would be interested in and would want to buy a Simster sticker, whether it's the sort of logo off from the page or something a bit different, like, you know, like original Simsters and things. There's a few different ways and designs I could go with on it. So yeah, I'm just really keen for some feedback, guys. You know, what would you want from, like, memberships and things like that, with different ways to support the channel, products you'd like to be, you know, seen, whether that's stickers, mugs, clothing, you know, hats, whatever it might be. Is there anything you would particularly like, to, you know, that I could start kind of looking into and doing, and that way then as well, I think I could probably balance it so it's like, if the membership I'd probably feel better about doing memberships and saying, like, you know, if you've been a member for X amount of time, then you get free things as well, you know? I think that'd be quite a nice way of doing it. One thing I've done, though, I've set up, and I've definitely followed Scroft on this one, because he talked about it quite openly, and it makes perfect sense. When you look at supporting content creators on YouTube and Google take massive cuts, like massive cuts from like memberships and things like that. Now, the downside of not doing a membership through YouTube is you then can't show those who support your channel the most, because they won't have like different icons and things like that. But then, you know, is that a small price to pay? Because if you do it through like Ko-fi, which I've set up, you know, that is purely supporting me, my family, and the channel, as opposed to lining Google's pockets, which are pretty well lined, I'd imagine, already. But then it's like, how do we do that? Do you know, how do we then, what's the reward for doing things like that? Do we look at Discord? Do we go with some sort of, you know, leveled entry in Discord? So depending on your membership, then you get access to certain things. You know, I probably wouldn't do standard chat on Discord, or I'd sort of dip in and out of it. But then if there was a membership Discord, I'd be a part of that, and want to talk to people and things like that. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know if you would be keen to support the channel, and you know, what you would want to see in terms of like what your support gets, what you would hope that, you know, if you were contributing on a monthly basis, what would you want for that? Would you rather it be through YouTube and have the symbol and have like early access to episodes, or would you rather support it off-site, and we can reward you in different ways, through, like say, like long-term membership products, you know, Discords, things like that. So yeah, really keen. It's, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about you guys, and that's what this has always been about, and you know, the community that we've got here, and I love it, and I'm eternally grateful and humble to you all that, you know, you listen and you keep coming back and you engage and you're so positive and friendly. And I genuinely, I speak to people now, and, you know, there are people now on this channel on a regular basis that I feel like I know quite well, that I'm quite close with. And when I don't hear from you for a little while, I genuinely sit here and think, oh, I wonder if they're okay. I wonder how they're doing. You know, they haven't commented on anything for a little, you know, a couple of weeks and whatnot. And it's interesting, isn't it? You know, you can build that from just being, you know, you could walk past me in the street, you'd have no idea who I was, I'd have no idea who you were, but yet we talk on the channel so openly. It's really nice. But there we are. Right, I've why have I not cut that? Look at me, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Ah, mids, you fool. Right, I'm going to go grab the mowers and cut that, and then I will go and grab our row. So I'll bring you back. You've seen this plenty of times now, so I'll bring you back in, I think, after the row. Maybe a nice little cinematic. What I have done is probably, and it won't have been on this episode, so this will be the first one of this series where I can use it, is I've signed up to Epidemic Sounds, so much larger library for music, so hopefully a little bit nicer for the cinematic cuts. So maybe we'll have a nice little cinematic cut, and I'll see you after that. So, decided against the silage compacting in the clamp. We've got the baler. We haven't got any of the equipment we need to do the clamp right now, and we will do it in the future because I want that mix of bales and just raw silage. But yeah, right now not worth the hassle. So let me turn my settings back on now that we're not doing any of the nice cinematics. Where is... There we go. Unload the baler. Out you go, and out you go, my friend. It's quite a lot of bales, that. What we do need, and I think, even though I want to sort of invest in the productions and stuff, if we're going to keep doing this, the problem is are we going to be able to get another cut out of this before the winter? I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure the grass stops growing in December and then won't start regrowing until March. Maybe it's not worth buying a bale wrapper. Maybe we just lease it, be done with it. Whoops. I think we had about 30 odd bales there, so what I might do is maybe wrap 25 of them, and then the other 5 we'll chuck up by the sheep barn just to keep them ticking over for a long old time, because they're, you know, there's several thousand litres. I think it's what, 6,000 litres per bale, so you know that's not bad. Got 30,000 litres of grass up there then for them, to go with the 50 that they've already got. Should keep them tied over for a long time. I am concerned about what we're going to do with these chickens and their feed. I mean, they've given us a lot of eggs, so that's good. We got 4 pallets of eggs already, so if we're selling that next month, then happy days. Right, baler, you are disgustingly dirty, so I am going to clean you. So let's head over here. Jumped out of that a bit early, didn't I? Whoops. Now I'm stuck on it. Right. Scrub the spray the lance. Give this a good wash. The water effect is very good in 25, to be fair. On metal, like on those alloys on the rims and there. It's yeah, really nice. Give the tractor just a quick blast. Nice, that's nice. Put that away. Right, spin around here. Dump you back in there. And then if we take the trailer up to the field and just grab the few that we need. But we will not take the Landini for this. Because she will massively struggle with the amount of bales that we're looking to haul. Right, let's hook her up. I do wish on console we had the mod where you stepped out of the camp to hook up. I think that little element of realism is cracking. Really like that. And I can't remember if we had it on 22 or not. Something in my brain says we did, but I just can't imagine that we did, because it seems like it's the sort of thing that would only work on PC. But hey, oh, we never know. Let's see what comes out. We had a bunch of new mods again today. Some interesting ones on there. Nothing major, but yeah, a couple I downloaded. Interested in that pig farm that can hold like 1,000 pigs and is tiny. Interested in that one. And yeah, there's a couple of others I got, but nothing too major, nothing too crazy. I get frustrated with console because our space runs out so quickly for downloaded mods, and it only takes a couple of maps that are of decent size, and you just like, it just nails your storage. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. If there is, please tell me in the comments, because I will pay good money to do something about it. But yes, right now it is not pretty. Right, what is going on here? So we want toggle work mode easy. Right, there we go. Oops. Unload bales. Unload bales here. Stop unloading. Operating position back to where it was. If we just go up the edge and we'll pick these 3 up here. Gonna cheat on this. The last set of bales we did properly and we stacked. All nice, but this is nothing new now. This grass field, so we'll just get on with it. Right, let's unload these here. And then, oops. What's it saying? Okay. Right, we'll chuck these spare ones under here for now. Like so. Whoops. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's try and spin you around, my friend. It is quite tempting just to buy the bakery and take that flour straight over there and just buy a few bits and bobs that we need. Rather than wait, but I don't know. If it doesn't feel necessarily right to do it that way. Talking of not feeling right, I am going to cheat a bit here. We're going to reset this back to the shop. And we are going to get ourselves... Oh, nice. What are we going to get ourselves? What am I looking for? Bale wrapper. I completely had a mind blank then. Right, bale wrapper, square bale wrapper, 54 grand. Aye. It's a pretty penny, isn't it? Maybe we should have taken out those contracts earlier. Topped up the cash. Right, I'll head over to the field and start wrapping these. I'll see you when they're wrapped. Whilst driving back, what I completely forgot all about was weeding. And we have a rather problematic weeding situation. I hope the weeder that I've just leased... Yes, fine. Whoa, I get a crash. Oh no, I'm sorry everyone, that's my fault, sorry. My bad. Yeah, we need to weed this field bad, because it is not good. However, it is in its first stage of growth, so no major dramas there. Don't need to change the tyres or anything. This car is doing quite the overtake here. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and this guy's on it as well, on the blind bend. The traffic in this game is lethal. Absolutely lethal. Look at this guy! Right then, here we go. So, let's unfold you and have a little look. We'll probably just set you on a worker. Oh no, I've done you into the bush. Whoops. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? So if I set you off, just make sure you're good. You're going to be okay. Nice. Seems to be leaving some weeds behind. Whoa. Why is it leaving some behind? Is it not pulling? Huh? What? So, why is that not removing the weeds? It's only pulling the small ones out. It's not pulling the small and mediums. Ah, man, I should have read that properly. And I've wasted a couple of grand on that. Stop, 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 stop. Right, annoying. Annoying. Yeah, that's a pain, that is, and that's a bit of waste of money. I'm not going to make it right and cheat my way out of it. I chose the wrong weeder, so that's on me. I think what I'll do is I'll have to send that one back to the shop, nip back up and rent the smaller one that does the small and medium weeds. And get that done. Probably have to do it myself to save a bit of money now. I've wasted a couple of grand on the wrong blinking weeder. Frustrating. I don't know why I didn't read it. That's so amateurish, isn't it? That's so stupid. I just naturally assumed that mod did small and mediums, but hey ho, we live and learn, don't we? We live and learn. Yeah, so you know, progressing still. We'll it's a shame we couldn't do the harvest in this episode. I would have really liked that, to get the soybeans out of the ground, and then started sort of working on that field. But it, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? It's not the end of the world. We'll grab that in November now. So you're gonna get in there, thanks very much. Oh, should we do a little try and get a little bale cannon for morale? Come on. I don't know if I can be lined up. I might not be right. I got the automatic drop on. No, fail. Gutted. Right, one more go. Can we get this right? Oh, that might not be too bad. Here we go. Come on. Nope. Failed. Ah, what a rubbish way to end the episode. But we are going to end it there, guys. If I can ask you to, you know, leave your thoughts in the comments about what we talked about earlier on memberships and things like that. I'd be very, very grateful. As always, if you are still here and you haven't already done so, please give this video a like and a subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the roleplay and let's play series. And as always, until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.